The Mehak Bukhari murder case, Day 32. From Leicester Crown Court. Some viewers may find scenes that are distressing. Viewer discretion is advised. True crime and breaking news. The best 1 minute and under news channel on TikTok.
A co-defendant in the TikTok murder trial has claimed to have no knowledge of the events that led to the fatal crash on the A46. Sanif Gula Mustafa even said that he mostly spent the night smoking cannabis and talking about Monopoly. The 22-year-old of Littlemore Close in Leicester's Crown Hills was giving evidence at Leicester Crown Court yesterday, Tuesday, June 13, where he was questioned about his knowledge of the events surrounding the crash. Gula Mustafa acknowledges he was a passenger in the sea at Lyon at the time of the collision, but knew nothing of what was allegedly planned on the night of Friday, February 10, 2022. Prior to the alleged ambush on the A46, Gula Mustafa and co-accused Raiz Jamal, Amir Jamal and Natasha Akhtar all headed to Tubo's bar in Leicester with Monopoly in hand. He told the court, "We were going to Tubo, that was the plan, to smoke some shisha and play Monopoly. We mainly just talked Monopoly, nothing else on the way." Questions about Gula Mustafa's memory of the events were questioned by barristers acting on behalf of co-accused Rikan Karwan and Natasha Akhtar. Mark Rainsford KC, on behalf of Karwan, established that Gula Mustafa had smoked cannabis while at the bar and was under the influence for about 2 or 3 hours after smoking a spliff. That, Gula Mustafa said, had affected his memory of events. He repeatedly told the court he could not recall certain aspects from the night of February 10 but was sure no plans for an alleged ambush on the victims Saqib and Hashim was planned at Tubo, saying, "I had no knowledge of what would happen." It was later that same evening that the sea at Lyon he was traveling in arrived at the Tesco car park in Hamilton, where it is alleged that a meetup to ambush the victims took place. However, Gula Mustafa denied knowledge of the purpose of going to Tesco, claiming he often chilled out at that Tesco car park and expected the same. He told Akhtar's barrister, John Cooper KC, "I have other friends and sometimes we just go to Tesco to chill out and relax. It's what we do." Leicester Crown Court also delved in details about the collision on the A46, with Gula Mustafa confirming he and the Seat's other occupants had switched seats after a slight tap between the Seat and the Skoda Fabia containing the victims. Gula Mustafa said the tap was around 10 to 15 seconds before the Skoda left the carriageway and collided with a tree. However, he believed the contact to be minimal between the vehicles. As the jury has previously heard, the 8 defendants went to Tesco in Hamilton, Leicester, to meet Saqib, who had been blackmailing Mahek's mother, and Zreen. The crash victims arrived at the meeting in Hashim's Skoda, but fled seconds later, only to be pursued up the A607 and the A46 before crashing into a tree on the central reservation near the Six Hills Junction. The Crown alleged that the Skoda was rammed off the dual carriageway and that all 8, having set out to ambush and attack Saqib, are guilty of their murder. Yesterday, Sanif Gula Mustafa even said that he mostly spent the night smoking cannabis and talking about Monopoly. The 22-year-old admits he was a passenger in the sea at Lyon at the time of the collision, but said he knew nothing of what was allegedly planned the night of Friday, February 10, 2022. All 8 deny murder and the alternative charge of manslaughter. The case continues.
Sorry that I did this. The blood is on my hands. I stare at my reflection. I don't know who I am. Practice my confession in case I take the stand. I'll say I learned my lesson. I'll be a better man. I'm packing up my things and I'm wiping down the walls. I'm rinsing off my clothes and I'm walking through the halls. I did it all for her, so I felt nothing at all. I don't know what she'll say, so I'll ask her when she calls. Would you love me more? Would you love me more? If I killed someone for you, would you hold my hand? Would you hold my hand? They're the same ones that I used when I killed someone for you. Would you turn me in? Would you turn me in? When I say I'm on the loose, would you hide me when? Would you hide me when my face is on the news? 'Cause I killed someone for you. I hear the sirens coming. I see the flashing lights. I'm driving through the suburbs, wearing my disguise. I show up at her doorstep to look her in the eyes.
The court has been adjourned for today. We will be back tomorrow. Please join us then.
Thanks for watching our channel. Please share,